Hey guys, Golden Eagle here. Today I want to bring you guys some tips and tricks to help you guys be successful in Call of Duty Ghosts. I have some domination gameplay using the SC2010 on the map Tremor. So as you guys probably know, Call of Duty Ghosts plays a little different from previous Call of Duties, especially coming off of Black Ops 2. In Black Ops 2, the maps are all relatively small, and most of them followed the same pattern of having three main lanes, from getting from one side of the map to the other. One was through the middle, one was on the left side, and one was on the right side. This map design made it very easy to rush and to predict where the enemies would be, so it made the game very SMG friendly. Ghosts is not like this at all. The maps are much bigger than they have been in any other Call of Duty previously. Not only that, but they have a crazy chaotic design. There are many different flank routes all over the map, and people could come at you from multiple directions all of the time. There will be enemies in every doorway, or on rooftops, or windows above you. Not only that, but the weapons kill you very fast in this game. It's very hard to win a gunfight if you do not get off the first shot. So, because of this, you need to adjust your playstyle. So my first tip would be to use an assault rifle. They are overall the best weapons to use in this game. The maps are too large, so they are not very friendly to SMGs or shotguns, and the marksman rifles and snipers are really great to use for long-range fights, but if you have to enter a building or get caught off guard, they won't be as effective. So, find an assault rifle that you like best and use that. I would highly recommend using a silencer on it as well. Like I said before, it's hard to predict where the enemies are, and because of this, you will want to stay off the radar so you get flanked less often. Whether you run a silencer or not, my next tips are to play very cautiously, don't rush in, and stay away from the middle of the maps. You don't have to camp necessarily, but you do need to be a lot more careful in Ghosts. And it's a good idea to stick to one general area and patrol it, and wait for the enemies to come to you. Something that you should train yourself to do is walk more often rather than sprint all of the time. You should sprint right at the beginning of the match to get to an area where you are most comfortable controlling, and then once you are there, you should move carefully. If you try to be really aggressive, you're going to get killed over and over again. You always need to be ready for a fight and be ready to shoot the other players before they can get a shot on you. You should ADS as much as possible and always be ready for enemies with your sights up. I don't recommend hip firing in this game unless the other player is literally right up in your face. To help with this, I would recommend that you use the perks Ready Up, Quick Draw, Stalker, and Focus with your assault rifle. All of these are really helpful in winning gunfights. Ready Up helps you to get your gun up faster after sprinting, and Quick Draw helps you to ADS faster. So both of those will help you to be slightly faster than the enemies. Stalker feels essential to have on the assault rifles because you can move around corners while keeping your sights up at the same time. So if there's someone on the other side, you will likely be more accurate than him and get the kill. And lastly, Focus is like Toughness from Black Ops 2. If someone shoots back at you, your flinch is reduced and you can still stay on target. If you don't have this perk, you will lose a lot of gunfights. If you really want to get better at Ghosts, and you're very serious about it, I would highly recommend picking up a gaming headset. It doesn't have to be a really expensive pair like Astros or anything, just something pretty decent. If you do have a headset, I would recommend using the Dead Silence and Amplify perks. Dead Silence makes your footsteps silent, and Amplify makes the enemy's footsteps louder. With both of these, it's really easy to sound whore in this game, and that can help you a lot to know when someone is close by, which you probably would not know if you did not use these perks. The last tip I have for you guys is probably the most important, and that's to use teamwork. This is probably the first Call of Duty game where it's hard to do very well if you're playing as a lone wolf. You need to communicate with your teammates and tell each other where the enemies are. This is even more important in Domination or Blitz, where you really need to coordinate with your teammates to take the objectives. And you need to work with them when using the SATCOM. I repeat, don't just throw down your SATCOM as soon as you get it. I did this at first because I was so used to just calling in a UAV in the other games, but you have to train yourself to wait to use it. First, ask your teammates if they have their own SATCOMs, and wait until at least 2 or 3 of you can place them all down at the same time. If you do this, it will be much more effective and will help you and your entire team know where the enemies are. Alright guys, so those were some tips and tricks about how to do well in Call of Duty Ghosts. Please feel free to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you next time.